Bartlett Adams was born and raised in Massachusetts, learned his stone cutting craft there. And I took a walk a few times and thought, what would it have been like for this guy in 1800, age 24, fresh out of his journeyman years, doing great stone carving in Massachusetts, to come up here and decide this is the place where he's going to set up shop. And I think the draw was there was nobody here doing it, and there were lots of people dying because there were, it was a bustling community, and people that wanted gravestones were taking boats to Boston to get them. So he shows up and he's like, you know what, I can make this work, and he did. He was really an unsung hero in my view. He was an integral part of this community because people were being buried here and they needed a grave marker, and he was the guy that was doing it. When you look at, especially this cemetery, which I know well, all of the stones prior to 1800 that are Boston-based, that line sort of stops right around 1800. When Bartlett showed up, they could go over to his shop and get a stone, and so we don't see many, if any, stones from the Boston shops after Bartlett arrives, especially in this cemetery. But yeah, I think it parallels the whole breaking away from Massachusetts. Maine becomes a state in 1820 while he's still alive. Portland's the capital for a short while, so this was his home ground, yeah. The stonecutters of the day, they weren't getting lots of recognition for their work. They were just one more kind of worker guy that would, do the work that needed to be done. And he deserves great recognition. He was an artist, and when you look at some of the work on his stones, you can see that he was really an artist. It just goes to show you that we kind of don't think of the stonecutter as an important part of the community, but man, he was. He was a really important part of the community.